2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first-round action. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be out here. As this event kicks off, our feature group consists of 2 players that appear to have entered into this fantastic rivalry.
Yeah, so this week their goal is to beat Jon Rahm. Henny, that is by no means an easy feat.
No, if Jon Rahm is fired up, sparks could fly, you want to be out of the way, and he's just going to go straight through like a Spanish ball.
Yes, he's fire and brimstone, isn't he, Jon Rahm? All the Americans couldn't beat him in a Ryder Cup. This player, well, it's an ambitious rivalry to say the least. From around 140 yards here. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Currently 1 under for the tournament. The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
Well played. Going for this green in 2, Rich. It's an exciting but daunting task.
The green is minuscule from back in the fairway. You know that you have a little bit room over to the left, but you're going to fall off into a low area. And if you miss it out to the right, you're going to find a very deep bunker on the right-hand side of the green. There's really no great miss around here, but if you're going to go for it, you have to know that your short game is going to bail you out no matter where you miss it.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup. A chance to get 2 back on the course here. This one for eagle.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Downhill putt there. Luke just misjudged the pace there. Didn't want to be too bold with it.
Let's catch up with Jon Rahm. Well played. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Getting ready to play their third. That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. Let's catch up with the current proceedings.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, that almost went down. And that should secure the par on this one. She's currently sitting in 8th place. Well, the 4th is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This 4th can be menacing, can't it?
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green, the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number one, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. That should find the fairway. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. 4 strokes off the lead. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, that impressed me and her. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event. Is tracking.
That's a good putt to make. You'll take that. I will take that, and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here.
This is on a great line.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And with that, she'll move to 3 under par. She's currently tied for 4th. The tee shot at the par 4-6 has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit, as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Come on, don't be shy.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies. And with that, she'll move to 4 under par. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
And as you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
Playing from around 150 yards here, just 2 shots behind. Going with the 9-iron, I think. And tidy looking shot, that one. Great shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take her to 5 under. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
You like that, didn't you? 19 feet to the cup.
Looking really good.
Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards from the back. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple 3rd shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all